In today's show, billionaire Mike Novogratz rules out Bitcoin being used as a currency and reveals what will accelerate Bitcoin mass adoption. Quoting him here from a new interview on CNBC, I don't think Bitcoin, will be a currency. I think it'll be a store of value. Ethereum is already trading like a currency, right? It's the currency of culture. When people buy NFTs, they say, how many ETH does it cost? And as Matthew Hyland points out here, the weekly candle continues to look pretty damn good. For Bitcoin and Rec Capital shares, Bitcoin monthly time frame continues to show a sustained series of higher lows. Let's go. And as Plan B shared here in a recent Twitter poll, Bitcoin, will we ever see 40,000 again? And 33% said no, while 66% said we will see another dip below 40,000 again, in which Plan B responded with this massive Bitcoin tidal wave. Now, breaking news just in, PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel said that his biggest mistake during the last 10 years was getting too late and too little into Bitcoin. And quoting Max Kaiser here regarding this article of Bloomberg saying sub $300,000 earners should eat more lentils instead and prepare for no fun. He says, America is an idea, not a place. Most of the world who are living in American ideals don't live in America. They are Bitcoiners, and we are everywhere. That's right. Also in today's show, is Ethereum about to erupt? Analytics firm says ETH is flashing a bullish signal as Into the Block shares here. Largest outflows in 2022. Over 180,000 ETH was withdrawn from centralized exchanges within a single day. Last time such a magnitude of ETH left exchanges was in October 2021, preceding a 15% price increase within 10 days. Also in today's show, altcoins prime for heavy rallies as crypto markets target a $2 trillion valuation, according to crypto analyst Justin Bennett. That's right, according to him, the total chart has broken out of its diagonal resistance that has kept the market bearish for about 4 months. As he shares here, that's more like it. Total, and he also tweets, probably not the best time to be bearish. Also in today's show, mass adoption will drive Bitcoin up 10x in price by 2025, says Pantera Capital CEO Dan Morehead. That's right, the chief executive of crypto-focused hedge fund thinks mass adoption could drive the Bitcoin price up to $400,000 in as little as the next 3 years. And as he shares here on crypto Twitter, every 2 years for the past decade, 10x more people use cryptocurrency than in the past. And every 2 years, the price has gone up 10x. In my mind, it's that simple. And when everyone with a smartphone uses crypto, it'll be at a much higher price. Also in today's show, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs, along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price. If you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And today's episode is brought to you by BlockFi, the #1 leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. And right now, you can get up to $250 in Bitcoin when you buy crypto or fund your account today with BlockFi. Be sure to use my referral link in the description right down below. Right now, there are more than 500,000 people and 350 institutions globally using BlockFi to manage over $10 billion in assets. And here are some of their flagship products, which includes their trading platform, where you can buy, sell, and trade the top cryptocurrencies. You can do instant trades with ACH. You can trade 24/7, 365. Another flagship product I love is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, where you can earn an unlimited 1.5% back in Bitcoin on everything you buy. There are no annual fees, no foreign transaction fees, and you can see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Also like to point out, for your first 90 days, you're actually going to earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all your purchases, truly making this a no-brainer. So go ahead and click my referral link in the description right down below to get up to $250 in Bitcoin, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Make some noise in the live chat. Now, Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz is unveiling what he believes will spur the global adoption for the king crypto. Novogratz says in a new CNBC interview that Bitcoin is unsuited to be a currency, unlike other crypto assets such as Ethereum, which he notes is already serving as a medium of exchange. Quoting him here, I don't think Bitcoin, will be a currency. I think it'll be a store of value. Ethereum is already trading like a currency, right? It's the currency of culture. When people buy NFTs, they say, how many ETH does it cost? And according to the Galaxy Digital chief executive, high inflation and depreciating currencies will aid in the adoption a Bitcoin. As he shares here, people are opting into the Bitcoin community. There are literally more people that own Bitcoin than live in Russia. It's the 8th largest country in the world by participants. They freely opted in and said, we believe in the ethos of this community, which is a hard money way to store our wealth. And I think that will gain momentum as trust continues to break down. Listen, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and the U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen can get our economy back to 2% inflation and have our debt come back because growth is so high. And if we go from 140 debt to GDP ratio to 70, Americans won't have to buy Bitcoin. But if you are in Russia, you feel pretty stupid having all your money in the ruble. Or if you are in Turkey, you feel pretty stupid having all your money in the Turkish lira. And so when there is a bad stewardship of economies, which our stewardship has not been great, let's make no bones about it, Bitcoin provides a great alternative for people to just store their money. Since the imposition of sanctions on Russia by the US and its allies following the invasion of Ukraine, the Russian ruble has lost over 40% of its value relative to the dollar in less than a month. And on the other hand, the Turkish lira has depreciated by around 50% against the dollar over the past 12 months. And he makes a great point. Bitcoin can provide a great alternative for investors who don't want to lose all their money through inflation. And its primary use case is as a store of value to preserve wealth and not to be used primarily as a currency such as Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. And to watch this entire interview between the billionaire Mike Novogratz himself and CNBC, check the show notes below the video in the description. Now check this out. The weekly candle continues to look pretty damn good for Bitcoin, as Matthew Highland points out right here. And Red Capital shares the Bitcoin monthly time frame continues to show a sustained series of higher lows, definitely a bullish indicator. And Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, recently polled his Twitter followers, in which almost 46,000 people voted, in which 66% said Bitcoin will dip below 40,000 again, and 33% of the people said we'll never see 40,000 again. And Plan B's response, 67% waiting for sub 40,000, and then he shared this massive Bitcoin wave incoming. Let's go. Also breaking news, PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel said that his biggest mistake during the last 10 years was getting too late and too little into Bitcoin. I think all of us can relate. And quoting Nomad Capitalist, Bloomberg says sub $300,000 earners should eat more lentils instead of meat and prepare for no fun. Moving overseas with your freelance or remote job would make those dollars go further and reduce your tax rate. Try Mexico, Argentina, Italy, Serbia, Thailand, etc. Very interesting words. Now, Max Kaiser responded, America is an idea, not a place. Most of the world who are living American ideals don't live in America. They are Bitcoiners, and we are everywhere. And he makes a great point. And Max Kaiser also still says that 220,000 for this year for the King crypto is still in play. And before I break down next story of the day, is Ethereum about to erupt? Analytics firm says ETH is flashing. Bullish signal. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We see Bitcoin barely in the green for the day, trading above $41,700. We have Ethereum down 1%, but maintaining above $2,900. Luna up almost 6%, trading at $93.43, while Solana, Avalanche, Cardano are all barely in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Blockchain analytics firm Into the Block says the recent mass migration of Ethereum away from crypto exchanges suggests that a rally for the leading smart contract platform might be on the horizon. Send it. In a new tweet, analysts at Into the Block say that a massive withdrawal of over 180,000 Ethereum tokens worth $531 million from crypto exchanges in the past 24 hours is ETH's largest outflow thus far this year. Quoting them here on crypto Twitter, largest outflows in 2022, over 180,000 ETH was withdrawn from centralized exchanges within a single day. The last time such a magnitude of ETH left the exchanges was in October of 2021, preceding a 15% price increase within 10 days. They also mentioned that 190,000 ETH was also deposited into Lido's ST-ETH liquid staking, which is another great bullish indicator. Now, the data crunching experts next delve into the amount of Ethereum being staked into the ETH 2.0 deposit contract. According to the analysts, the number of Ethereum staked in the deposit contract has risen from under 4 million in April 2021 to now 10.4 million ETH this month. Quoting them here, 10 million ETH 8 figures of Ether are now deposited into the proof of stake contract. This represents approximately 8.3% of all ETH in circulation. The amount of ETH staked has grown by 20% in the last 90 days and 10% in the past 30 days alone. As you can see in this chart, the amount of ETH being staked at an all-time high. And according to a new Into the Block blog post, the Lido liquidity protocol is dominating the realm of staked ETH. Quoting them here, Lido continues being the larger party with more than $6.87 billion in ETH stake with them. This stake is divided among more than 20 different professional validators. Now, a key for its growth can be explained by the increasing amount of integrations they have conducted with more than 25 DeFi protocols. It is ubiquitous to find their liquid token, STETH, which is Lido staked Ether, and most of the top DeFi protocols on Ethereum. So there you have it. How many of you are currently bullish on Ethereum and how many of you are currently staking? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down next story of the day, altcoins prime for heavy rallies as crypto markets target a $2 trillion valuation, according to crypto analyst Justin Bennett. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just under $1.9 trillion with $83 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance is 42.1%, with the Ether dominance at 18.6%. And checking out the top cryptocurrency gainers for the day, we have Ethereum Classic up a whopping 20%, trading above 35 bucks, followed by Loop Ring up 15%, trading at 84 cents, followed by QTUM up 11.5%, trading at $6.88. And now checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the week, you can see virtually everything in the green, which is definitely a nice bullish indicator and long overdue for the crypto market. We have cryptos like Rune up over 40%. We have Aave up 27%, Avalanche up 21%, Elrond up over 20%, and as you can see, Ethereum Classic just killing it for the week, up over 37%. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators, it's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 31 out of 100 in fear. Yesterday was a 28, last week a 21, and last month a 30 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A popular crypto strategist is predicting heavy rallies ahead for altcoins as the broader crypto markets show signs of strength. Analyst Justin Bennett tells his almost 100,000 Twitter followers that he's looking at the total valuation of all crypto assets, which is total. And according to Bennett, the total chart has broken out of its diagonal resistance that has kept the market bearish for about 4 months. As you can see here, that's more like it. Total, as based on this analyst's chart, the breakout could send the valuation of all the crypto assets back above that $2 trillion milestone. And as the total chart breaks out, Bennett highlights that the market cap of all altcoins appears to be bouncing from its diagonal support. Quoting him here, probably not the best time to be bearish. Altcoin market cap linear view. The bottom line is that it makes 0 sense to be bearish while the markets are above macro support. And he makes a great point. Bennett also highlights that the Bitcoin Dominance Index, which tracks the percentage of Bitcoin's market cap relative to all other crypto assets, has broken down from its diagonal support. And according to Bennett, the move signals the beginning of a fresh altcoin season, or a period where the altcoin significantly outperform the king crypto. Bitcoin, as he shares here, Bitcoin dominance is starting to break down, likely back to 39.5% in the next few weeks. Enter alt season 2022. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst that the alts will rise once again, outpacing the king crypto as we enter an alt season for this year. And before I break down our final story of the day, mass adoption will drive Bitcoin up 10x in price by 2025, says Pantera Capital CEO Dan Morehead, who's predicting a $400,000 Bitcoin price. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,000 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a daily letter which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which can be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So every app, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? The chief executive of crypto-focused hedge fund thinks mass adoption could drive the Bitcoin price up to $400,000 per coin in as little as the next 3 years. Send it. Pantera Capital CEO Dan Morehead says in a new interview with Bloomberg TV that Bitcoin's price appreciation is based on basic Econ 101, supply and demand. Quoting him here, every 2 years, 10 times more people use cryptocurrency than they did in the past, and that's been going on for a decade. Every 2 years, it's 10 times more, and every 2 years, the price of crypto's gone up 10x. And to my mind, it's that simple that within the next 5 to 10 years, almost everyone with a smartphone will use cryptocurrencies, and if that's true, they're going to be at a much higher price. Common sense, right? Now, Morehead also unveils the catalyst that he believes will drive the Bitcoin price to $400,000 per coin by 2025. As he shares here, I think it'll actually be some number like that. All the use cases that are really rolling out and people are using it. Now, institutional investors are really investing in the space, from taking it 10 or 20 basis points to maybe in 10 years, 8% of their portfolio. Now, the Pantera Capital head also says that while he is bullish on the king crypto, he thinks most of the new innovation is in other things in the crypto space. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the Pantera Capital CEO that the Bitcoin price can realistically hit a $400,000 valuation per coin by the year 2025. And checking out crypto Twitter, we have the Mexican senator who says we need Bitcoin to be legal tender in Mexico. Let's freaking go. And as Dennis Porter shares here, Bitcoin on Lightning Network is over 1,000 times better than Visa and MasterCard, and it's the fastest and most efficient payment system on the planet. Facts. Now, here's an interesting tweet that got my attention this morning. I bought my apartment in Norway in 2015 for 1,100 Bitcoin. And at today's price, 1,100 Bitcoin is worth approximately $42 million. So let that sink in, fam. And then he says, my assessment in 2022 valued it at 13.6 Bitcoin. Conclusion, stack sats, not apartments. Touche. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Billionaire Mike Novogratz rules out Bitcoin being used as currency and reveals what will accelerate mass Bitcoin adoption. Also in today's show, we discussed, is Ethereum about to erupt? Well, according to analytics firm, they say ETH is flashing a bullish signal. And we also discussed altcoins prime for heavy rallies as crypto markets target a $2 trillion valuation, according to crypto analyst Justin Bennett. And of course, we discussed a $400,000 bullish price prediction from the Pantera Capital CEO, Dan Morehead. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. Juan Romero wrote, always great catching up on all the information you provide for everyone, JV. I'm impressed with your commitment and consistency daily. Don't worry about being on time during the conference week, bro. You're doing important work. Keep up the amazing work. Much love from California. Thanks, Juan. Greatly appreciate your continued support, fam. Hodl. And our next featured comment comes from Loke Dine, who wrote, ETH has an uncapped supply, just like fiat USD. They just keep on printing all they want. That's not good. Facts. Wild, eh? And our third and final featured comment comes from the Vote Sack, who wrote, Ethereum is better than Bitcoin. Translation, I was too late on Bitcoin, so I bought a ton of Ethereum and needed to go up. Ethereum will never be Bitcoin. Exactly, fam. You make a great point. Bitcoin is the king for a reason. Hodl. And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.